Hi class, this is Dr. O'Connor. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to access your eText and your assignments in Pearson. So we're on the home page of Blackboard. Scroll down. I'm assuming that you've already gotten your access code from this link here and then registered using the Pearson link. So we click the Pearson link, and it takes a moment. I'm going to go ahead and open this. You probably see something different on your side. And so let me move this over a bit. Here is a menu here. And I think the first thing we're going to do is access the eText. So we'll access the eText, and it takes a moment. And so here is the eText. So here is the table of contents. So we have, we're going to be starting in chapter 12. So we'll go ahead and click chapter 12. And then here is the eText for chapter 12. So I would suggest, make sure you read and reread the text. And I definitely suggest doing the in-chapter problems as well as some of the end-of-chapter problems as well. So here's a worked example here, and then here's another worked example. Here are examples that you can do on your own. So let's go back here to the, go back into Pearson again, and let's take a look at the assignments. Okay. Let's go into here and we'll click the assignments. And the way I have the assignments ordered, here we have an introduction to mastering chemistry. This is where you will find all of the tutorials to show you how to add your answers and also how to draw structures and all of that. So if you email me with a question, how do I do this? I'm going to go ahead and tell you to read all of these tutorials. Okay, so here is an introduction to drawing molecules. And so you need to read through all of this so that you know how to do that. The next list I have are the required assignments. There's one for each module, and you'll notice here that there are due dates. These have to be completed by the due date, otherwise you would not get credit for the assignment. Here we have dynamic study modules. Notice all of these are due at the end of the semester. You can do the dynamic study modules to receive extra credit points. Each dynamic study module would be worth 1 point. So these are really good for practice, and I strongly suggest doing these. As far as the tutorials and practice problems, these are just for practice. Notice the due date as well after the semester. I have to put a due date in, otherwise they won't show up. So you can practice. There are in-chapter problems, end-of-chapter problems, and additional tutorials in these practice problems. So, some of you might just prefer to use a pencil and a piece of paper. If that's the case, do the problems in your textbook. If you want a little more feedback or what have you while doing the problems, then this might be the way for you to go. So that's it as far as Pearson goes. Make sure that you check all of your due dates on Pearson. And again, you won't be able to submit anything after a due date. So everybody have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.